Hello Memphis, my name is Blake. I am here today at the beautiful Raleigh Branch Library in the demonstration kitchen. I'm not a professional chef, but because of the library, I can play a chef on the internet. And this is just one reason why. The book is In Bibi's Kitchen by Hala Hassan with Julie Turshen, grandmothers from the 8 African countries that touch the Indian Ocean. What we have for you here today is from the kitchen of Ma Gehennet from Eritrea. We have Eritrean flatbread called kicha. We have a stewed spinach dish called zebi hamle, and a ground chickpea stew called shiro. And you know the best spices are fresh spices. You probably recognize pepper. I also have fenugreek. That bigger one there is allspice. Cook for just a little while, 2-3 minutes. Smelling pretty good. Give them about another minute. Put the these in there. I'm gonna start with just these and then I'll add my powder. Cinnamon, a spicy pepper called arbo. Good amount of paprika here. Some ginger, nutmeg. Let's add the ginger and the arbo pepper. Paprika, that's a pretty good amount. Smells great, but it is making me sneeze. I'm going to make an Eritrean flatbread called kicha. What I have here is both some all-purpose flour and I have some whole wheat flour. A little bit of salt, mix it up, some warm water. It should be the consistency of thick pancake batter. That's about 2.5 cups of flour total, and it's only going to make 2 flatbreads. All the flour is starting to come together. Oil is nice and hot, so I'm going to take, like I said, about half of this. Be really careful, but as best I can, I need to spread this out. Got some oil in here. I'm going to warm it up first. About a medium-high. Finely chopped red onion. 2 nice big cloves of garlic. So I'll let that simmer for a couple of minutes. A veggie bouillon cube. You can use whatever bouillon you want. That's going to give it a little more of a zing. Yeah, I'm still waiting on these onions and garlic. Here in another couple of minutes, I'm going to add this tomato paste. So while we wait for that to finish, we'll start on our 4th and final course. Shiro. It is a chickpea flour stew. Okay, here's my Dutch oven. I'm going to put oil in it. I cooked some of the tomatoes in here earlier, so I left that in there. It's just going to add a little more flavor. You can also see some of the spice already made its way in there. So I'm going to give it a little stir to make sure that stuff comes up off of the bottom and integrates into the rest of the dish, because it's going to add a little bit more flavor. This is a lot of garlic. This is 10 cloves of garlic that I put through the food processor. I'll go ahead and add the salt. Now, the heart of this stew is a chickpea or garbanzo bean flour called gram. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. I can add my berbere spices. And I'm going to add my gram, again chickpea flour. I'm going to add a little slowly so that it will get mixed well. That's definitely like a paste or a peanut butter. Loosen this up. Add the rest of that because we're going to need it. Add my tomatoes, and as you can see, there's going to be some extra liquid in with that. And then once it boils, we will let it simmer with the lid on for as long as we want, really. Probably about 5 minutes or so. Our onions are starting to brown nicely. There we go. This is 2 packages of frozen spinach. Gonna come check on it in about 5 minutes. Give it a stir. Just check on it. It's looking good. 2 of the recipes I made today do call for jalapenos. This will easily be added for those that want them. You can get in Bibi's kitchen at any one of our 18 branches across the city. Talk to your librarian and they can help you get a copy sent to your location. We would not be able to have programs like this. We would not be able to have facilities like this if it weren't for the Friends of the Library. Talk to whatever librarian you find yourself standing in front of for more information about how you can become a member of the Friends of the Library organization. And thank you, Memphis, for choosing to start here. So it was a cup of all-purpose and a cup and a half of whole wheat. Still a few more minutes there. Our flatbread's doing pretty well. Aborted. Cinnamon from a spicy pepper called arbol. Good amount of paprika here, some ginger, nutmeg.